Professor.
Can I reschedule a meeting with you? I'm not available to attend. Is it regarding the test one or? I'm not really sure whether I got time or not. I can be. I'm not sure whether tomorrow I got a lot of appointments. You email to me if I can take it a time, then we talk about it. Okay. Okay. Now I think we can start the class. Okay, 11.
Professor, I had a question about the textbook real quick.
Sorry?
It's very quick.
Say again.
I have a question regarding the textbook. It's just because on your problem set you said textbook problems,
Yeah.
and then you list.
Yeah. I think I put 1.22. That means section 1, chapter 1, section 3, question number 3. If I put this one, that means chapter 1, section number 4, question number 5.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay? Yeah, okay.
Sorry, Professor, before you start the class, can I please can you let us know how you will do the test? Like, is it how many questions will be?
Talk about the test first, then after that, then you got any question, then you can ask me.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. The test format is sequential. Do you know the meaning of sequential? Yes or no? I think many courses, they use this. That means why I want to use this one, because in the past, student complain, say the other student, they share the answer together. Okay? The meaning of sequential means you cannot go back to the questions. Okay? You have to follow a sequence. Finish question number 1, then do question number 2, then do question number 3. Does that make sense? This one they call sequential. You cannot skip question 2. Okay, do question 1, 3, 4, and then go back. You have no chance to go back. You cannot go back. The reason why many professors do this, because students say that students share the answer, okay? No, you finish question 2, then you cannot go back to question 1. No more question 1. If you move to question 2, you cannot see question 1 anymore. Okay? If you finish question 2, then do question 3. Or the practice questions is like problem set number 1 and problem set number 2. Okay. There's no multiple choice. Okay, they got 4 questions. They got 4 questions. Oh, if you skip, then you cannot go back anymore. Okay, if question number 2 is hard, if you skip, you cannot go back. Does that make sense? You need to follow a sequence. No multiple choice. So 4 questions. 4 questions. 1 hour. Okay. On average, each questions maximum you can use like 15 minutes. Okay. Maximum 15 minutes. Of course, some question easy, then you can finish in 10 minutes or 7 minutes. Yes, 4 questions. The chapter is part 1, part 2, and part 3. Part 3, I will let you know. Wait, I think page number 18. Or don't type. Just let me read all the question first. There's one student suggest me to put a hard question at the end because randomize the questions. Some people might get the first question hard. Some people might get first question easy. not everyone get the same. Okay, you might get a hard question in the first one. Okay, maybe your hard question slightly different compared with the other hard questions. As I said it, the question might be hard to me, okay? Might be easy for the other students. Maybe some people are good in part 1, okay, in chapter 1. Some people are good in chapter 2. The test is on E-class. The test is on E-class. The test is part 1, part 2, and part 3. First part of the part 3. Is that similar to the assignment? I'm not sure. You let me know after writing the test. I don't know. For me, I think one or two questions are hard. I show my test paper to the other professor. They said my questions are so easy. Ask me to remove those easy questions, replace hard questions. Yes, you need to upload your solution either in JPG form or PDF form. It's on E-class. It's on E-class. It's 1 hour, 60 minutes.
Professor?
Yes, what's your questions?
Yeah. So what if those who have accommodation, do you adjust the time?
No, don't worry about that one. Okay, those accommodation, we don't talk about this one. You email to me. Of course, I have to do the adjustment. Okay.
Okay. So it's through E-class, right?
Sorry.
The test is through E-class, right?
Yes. And the extra time to upload. Usually 15 minutes. 15 each questions. So the questions you can finish in like 11 or 12 minutes. I can give you extra 5 minutes, 65. Okay. So you should finish in 50 minutes, including upload your solutions. 70 minutes, 65 and 75, 70, what's the difference? Or the way of upload is similar to the CloudMark that you're doing your assignment. Five minutes more. It's on E-class. I mentioned it's E-class. The way of upload is similar to the CloudMark. Yes, everyone to start the same time. We start at 11:30. The length of the test is 65 minutes. Okay, make sure everyone know this one. So PDF, you can take a picture. Yes, either take pictures. If you have any questions, on Zoom, you can send me the message, okay? And then I will try to answer your questions. The test is on E-class. 4 questions. Those practice questions are enough subject individual. Some people, they need to do more. Okay, the best to study is those examples that I went through. You cover the solution, do it again. do it again without looking at the solution. It's on Wednesday. Our test is on Wednesday, October 20th.
Hello, Professor.
Yes.
I have a question about uploading files. You mean we cannot go back to the previous question, right? So we need to take a picture of each question and then upload and go to next one, right?
Yes. If they say you finish question 1, you have to upload right away and then move to the second questions.
Okay, we cannot upload together, right?
No, you cannot.
Okay, thanks.
So finish question 1, upload, and then move to the second questions.
Okay, thank you.
Every one question on one page. Okay. You had no choice. You cannot say, oh, I like to do question 1, question 4. No. If you do question 1 and question 4, then 2 and 3, you have no chance to do it.
Sir, do we have to join the Zoom during the test?
Sorry?
Do we have to join the Zoom during the test?
No. Only if you the questions, you can ask me.
Okay.
You send me message, then right away I answer your questions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you're doing it on a paper. After that, you scan and then upload. The test is 65 minutes.
Hello, sir.
Chapter 3, I think it's up to page number 18. After that, then I check again.
Hello, sir.
No, okay, let me answer this question first. We cannot go back. Once you finish question 1, sequential means after question 1, then move to question 2. After question 2, move to question 3. You cannot jump. You cannot go back. Yes, what's your questions? Yes, 65 minutes. Just now, one student asked me question. What's your question?
I was wondering, so we only have 65 minutes, including upload time?
Yes.
Okay.
Professor, if we have internet issues, can we email you the answers instead?
Huh?
If we have problems with eClass, can we email you the answers instead?
Because everyone got different questions. Unless worse to worse, you need to answer. Hopefully, there's nothing happened to your internet.
I'm saying if,
Happened to
because
you,
it's
you cannot see
happened
the
before.
questions. Because you one page only one questions.
Right. I'm saying if I'm having internet issues, can I email you the answers?
Internet issue, you cannot see the questions. Then you have to call off the test. Do you know what I mean? You see question by questions. One page, one questions. So first page, question number 1, you finish, upload, and then you move to the second question. Let's say you got internet problems. Okay, let's say touch wood, internet problem, you cannot continue. Then you cannot see the questions. Then in the situation you email to me, then we can talk about it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks.
Yeah. Because one page, only one questions. So don't get panicked. If your internet got problems, okay, you cannot see second question, suddenly break out, then email to me. Yeah. Of course, you cannot email me right away. Maybe you email me after 10 or 15 minutes. Yes, some question, they got multiple part. Okay, they got 2 part. Depend on question. Some question are simple one, you might have 3 parts. Any more questions? Any more questions for the test?
Professor, when will we be able to go over like the solutions for the practice problems?
Huh?
Because we didn't have time to go over the solutions for the practice problems now. So is there a time we will have time to go over those solutions, or will you post like how to do those?
Do you email to me? There's one student email to me. because the last night I worked halfway and then I fell asleep. I did not respond to that. Are you the one email to me?
I didn't email you, but I can if you want. We need to know how to do the questions before Wednesday, right? So when can we do that?
Okay. Which question is the question that you cannot do? Okay, you email to me. Okay, I give you some hints because all the questions are similar. Okay, if the practice question you cannot do, email to me. Then I give you some hints.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. But if all the questions you cannot do, then we need time. I don't think so. I can respond all the questions. A couple questions, yes. I don't understand your question. You type too fast. Okay, just wait for me. Okay. Okay. Questions. On average, every questions, you cannot spend more than 50 minutes. Either it's hard or easy questions. Of course, easy question, they got many parts. So on average, every question is 50 minutes. Or maybe some questions you are not. As I mentioned to you, chapter 2 might be easy for someone. Maybe it's hard for someone. Yeah. Does that make sense to everyone?
Professor, do we need sign our name or student ID on the
Let me
paper?
answer the question that students said that it's not fair because the first question is hard. Okay, as I mentioned to you, I found 1 or 2 questions are hard, but the other prof said that all my questions are easy. Ask me to remove it. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
It's very hard to say. Okay, yeah, sometimes question 1 is hard for you. Maybe question 1 is easier for other person, even though same questions. So for me, in general, okay, if I think hard, there only 1 questions. If the question is easier, then I make it a few parts. So you should spend almost the same, okay? Like roughly 50 minutes per questions, 1-5. If 1 question you spend 30 minutes, then you won't finish. Okay, I got many messages. Okay, just give me a second.
Professor.
Yeah, for everyone. Okay, once they finish question 1, then they have to do question 2. Okay, so.
Professor, can you make it sequential?
Huh? Say again?
Can you make it sequential so like we can go back to previous questions?
I can't hear you. Can you repeat your sentence?
Yeah, so I was thinking like could you make the test sequential so like you can we can go back to previous questions.
Okay, the reason that I make it sequential because in the past students said that okay, I study so much, okay, why other students they do not study, they can share the answer. So because of sequential, you won't share the answer. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
If everyone get, maybe you get question number 1 is about mutually exclusive. Okay, another one get independent, the other one get bias.
Yeah.
The other one get not independent.
Right, but like say that I'm
the answer together, no.
No. So I'm saying like if I get
so maybe your first question is independent, second question is not First question independent, the second question is not independent. Okay, so the other one maybe get the first question is the opposite. So there's no chance to share the answer.
Right.
Pay for the student who put effort to study.
Yeah. I'm saying like if I get stuck on the first question, wouldn't I be like wasting time?
No, okay, as I mentioned to you, okay, 50 minutes, okay. If you think the question you can do it, but you need 30 minutes, do you think that it's good to finish the whole question for 30 minutes?
No.
Yeah, I divide every question, okay, on average 50 minutes, 1-5. So maybe some question, oh, I'm very good in chapter 2. Maybe this question I use 11 minutes only. So I got another 4 minutes maybe for the other question. Maybe chapter 3, I'm not so good. So then I can spend a little bit more. But a little bit more does not mean like additional 10 minutes, additional 20 minutes. No.
Okay.
3 minutes is like plus and minus. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I too many. It's on E-class. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me talk about the whole test again. Okay, this is sequential. Do you understand the meaning of sequential? That means you finish question 1, then you move to question 2. You cannot go back. You cannot skip. Okay, question 1, do question 2, then question 3, question 4. You cannot jump from question 1 to question 4. No, if you jump from question 1 to question 4, then you have no chance to answer question 2 and 3. Everyone okay? Yeah, it's 4 questions. I decide to give you extra 5 minutes, 65 minutes. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Yeah, it's 65 minutes. Yeah, it is start at 11:30. Yeah. Don't worry about those accommodations. Okay, I will do the adjustment. Okay, any more questions? Any more questions about the test?
Professor,
Yes.
can we upload the JPG picture? JPG?
JPEG.
Oh, what do you say?
The upload the picture can be the
Yes.
PDF and it can be the JPG, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Either one, that's fine.
Okay. So next is, do we need to sign our name and the student ID on the paper?
No, you just answer the question. No.
Okay, thank you.
Any more question about the test? You see, I spent
Yes.
30 minutes. Okay.
Professor, last question on the course outline. It says part 3 is also on the test, but I was wondering, like, we haven't covered that.
Mentioned you part 3 up to page number 18.
Okay, so
part 2, part 3 up to page 18.
okay, is it part like lecture part 3, part 1, or part 2?
Yes, part 3. Part 3, I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, part 1, whole thing.
Okay.
Part 2, whole thing. Part 3, only the first part.
Okay. Up to
Page 18.
okay.
as I mentioned to you, I had to end the class earlier today. Yeah. Okay, let's talk the entire concept for chapter three, no, part 3, the first part of the part 3. Okay. We talk about discrete random variable. Random variable divided into 2. Can you see the whiteboard? This is a short form. Okay, we got discrete and continuous. Okay, the test excluded this one. Okay, but we have to know the difference. Okay, because final exam both are important. Okay, can someone give me an example for discrete? Anyone? Yes. Okay, number of turkey, number of people. Okay, so in this situation, you have to be careful with the term that we use. Okay, I bought at least 2 turkeys from Metro. Okay, I bought at least 2 turkeys. At least 2 turkeys, that means what? Two or more. Yes, 2 or more. Okay, if I say that I bought more than 2 turkeys from Loblaw, okay, I bought more than 2 turkeys from Loblaw. I bought more than 2. Yeah, 3 or more. Okay, yeah. If I say that I at most have money to buy 1 turkey, I only have money to buy. I only have money to buy at most 1 turkey. Maximum is 1. It can be 0 or 1. Yes. Okay. So, as I mentioned to you, for discrete, I can say that, okay, customer always come to the grocery, buy 2 to 5 turkeys. Okay, so between 2 to 5 turkeys. So in these situations, can we get infinite numbers? Can we get infinite numbers? Can we get many, many numbers? 2 to 5 turkeys? No, either 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Yeah, okay. If let's say the weight of the turkey is between 2 to 5 kg, can I get many, many numbers? If I say that the weight of the turkey that's sold in Metro is between 2 to 5 kg, yes, I get many, many, many numbers. Okay, many, many, many numbers. It can be what? 2.1, 2.11, 2.111. Yeah, okay. So that one in an interval, you can get many, many, many. Then that one we call continuous. Yeah. This one we got finite, like 2 to 5. We can have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Is that okay? Yeah. So what do you call this table? Anyone can answer my questions? What do you call this table? Yes, probability distribution table. Okay, probability distributions. Why they call distributions? Because it talk about how the probability value distribute out. Okay, how the probability value distribute out. Yeah. If I give you, let's say a table, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I put A, here's 2A, here's B, here's 3B. Can you find the probability value? Let's say this is X, this is a probability value. Are you able to get the answer? The value for A and the value for B. No, why not? Why not? Because here we got two variables. If we talk about two variables, we need how many equations? We need two equations. Yes or no? Okay. If let's say I give you more information, given that A is B is equal to 2A. Now, do you think that you can get the value for A and B? Yes. Why? Because here's one equation. How about the other equations? Yes, you can do substitution. Yes, of course, you can do. But in any way, we need two equations. There's one equation from here, and then the other equation from here. Yes or no? A plus 2A plus B plus 3B equal to 1. So we got two equations. Is that okay? Yeah. So if you got two equations, of course you can use substitutions or elimination method. I think substitution is faster. Yeah. Okay. So this one, we can use, what do you call this one? There's a name for this one. Yeah. P and F. We have to use a small f, okay? Probability mass functions. Yeah, we have to use a small f. There's one capital F. I'm not sure is that in page 18 or not. I'm not really sure. You have to check, see whether it's page 18 or not. I think it might be page 18, yeah. Oh no, I didn't mention here. PNF is here, page number 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, page 18 is included, capital F. Okay, so what's the name for the capital F? I think I show you on the PowerPoint slide, CDF. Okay. The C stands for what? Yeah, cumulative distribution functions. That means you total out the probability. Okay, you total out the probability. Cumulative, that means you total out. So total out your probability mass function, or you total out your probability. Yeah. Yes. P and F, you can use f of x, or you can use this one. P stands for probability. So far, so good? Okay, let's check about this PDF. Is this not PDF, I'm sorry, PNF. Is this PNF, is that valid or not? How to check if this PNF, can someone let us know? Yes. 4 questions in the test. Okay, how to justify this PNF is valid? How to justify? I think someone gave me the answer just now. Your add up have to be equal to 1. Is that equal to 1? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Add up equal to 1. Okay. So don't mix up with the small f and capital F. Okay. So let's say we got a small f 0, 1, 2, until what? 3, is it until 4? Yes, 4. Okay, let's say we want to do the capital F0. Okay, so the first 0, we only got one item only. Do you agree? Let's say F1 up to 1. Up to 1, that means what? Yes, F0 plus F1. You see, why they call cumulative? Because you're adding up. So then the next one, F2, up to 2. Up to 2, that means what? 0 plus 1 plus 2. Yeah, okay. The same thing for this one. So I don't give you the numbers. What do you think about the last one, F4? What is the value for this one? Is that equal to 1? Everyone agree? Yes. Yeah, so 0 plus 1 plus 2. So the total probability is always equal to 1. Everyone agree? The total probability is equal to 1. Yes or no? I need to respond yes or no. The total probability is equal to 1. Yes, okay, good. So now let's check the last one, F4. Is that equal to 1? Yes. Because you sum up. Something like Layla, higher and higher and higher, more and more and more. So the value, the probability value for the capital F, okay, if those value, the X value become more, then the probability value become more. Do you agree? So let me erase this one. Okay. So from PMF to CDF, what do you do? What's the process from probability mass function to cumulative distribution functions? What do? You do addition or subtraction? Yes, additions. If they say you want to go back, okay, the opposite is what? Minus. Yeah. So the same thing, this is for discrete. Okay, after we finish chapter what? Part 3, first part, we move to what? We move to continuous. Okay, so continuous, we don't use plus and minus. Okay, we use what? What do you study in calculus? Yes, from here, PNF to CDF, we do integrations. Okay, so the opposite of integrations, those days, they don't have integration formula. So how they calculate this one? I think you, your profs justified for you before. If you do not use the integration, do you have a similar way to get integration value? No, you cannot remember? Okay, that's fine. Okay, go back and check your calculus textbook. Now, okay, so PNF to CDF, we do integrations. So the opposite is what? Yes, thank you, fundamental theorem of calculus. Yeah, so the opposite, so it's dy over dx. It's okay, oh, no, I should have put y, okay. Derivative, okay? So far, so good? So the idea is still the same. If you can understand how the discrete random variable work, it's the same thing how the continuous variable work. Everyone okay?
Yes, Professor. Just
So
a
I won't ask you anything about continuous, okay? Yes, what's the question?
Yeah, I had a question. So you mentioned, so slide 18 for this, sorry, page 18 for this
Yes,
slide.
up to
Okay.
18, yes.
Okay. So does that mean we also need to know CDF? Because that's, okay, that's covered in
The
18.
CDF is very simple. How do
Okay.
you convert this one to this one? Addition. The opposite is what?
Yeah, subtraction.
If I give you this question, you should be very happy. Okay. Am I answering your questions?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, okay. I won't ask you any question related to continuous random variable because it's the second part of the part 3. I stopped at page 18. I do not want to move more, okay, to teach you more, but you need to know the idea, okay? The whole idea, okay, it's very, very important that you have know the distinguish between PNF and CDF. How do you move from PNF to CDF? Okay, for discrete, we do additions. Okay, for discrete case, CDF to PMF, we do minus. Yeah, because the opposite. For continuous, PNF to CDF, we do integration. The opposite, we do derivative. Not page 80. Okay, there's no page 80 here. Page 18. Where you got page 80? Okay, 80, then I need a lot of time to type the notes. Maybe you want to help me. Okay. If I got 80 pages, then I have to see you next year. Yeah. Okay. I would like to stop here. Do you want to ask me anything about the test? Yes. Until page 18 only, 18. Oh, yeah. Can you send an email to the class about the time? No, you send to me on a Zoom, okay, and on Zoom, and then you can send to me individually, then I respond individually. Like now you send a message to me, yeah, but you send to everyone. But during the test, you can send to me if the question I'm able to answer, then I answer you, okay? Because everyone got different questions, okay? Maybe some would part up to 3 ABC. Oh, yeah. If you got 3 part, then the question is okay. Yeah, you are able to finish. Okay. So only 1 part. That means what? You need more time to digest.
Professor.
It's up to you. If you want, you think that you got question, then you join the Zoom. Okay, and on the Zoom. No, it's on e-class. Don't skip questions. Okay, once you skip, you cannot go back. Is it harder than very hard? Okay, if I mention it, then you say it's not fair. Okay, you write the test and then let me know. Is it easier than the assignment or harder?
Professor.
There's 4 questions. 4 questions for your test. I say 400 times. No, I think 420 times. Okay. 65 minutes, 40 questions. Not 40 questions, 4 questions. Okay, if not, then I hope you enjoy your study. I see you on Wednesday.